Okay. Yeah. I know you appreciate Sweet Tea.
A little bit.
You learned an appreciation for it. We see a very far western plane here. You know what we haven't seen yet, though, is any real wheels off wonky circles, Hypoc.
Had to mention it.
I had to, because you know what? Because I want to see one.
Well, this would be the time to do it, right? We've got 3 teams down on Sosnovka right now. Now would be the time for us to see a military circle. I mean, I'm guessing you're looking over at your second monitor, and there's a reason for you saying that. So I guess in a couple of seconds, we're about to see something on. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I know. You
really baited.
I misled. I baited. It was. I said it before the thing. I do see it. Don't you swear at me in that tone of voice. Looks like Hardship's actually going to pick up a free kill off of Liberate. There's Ice Tech trying to go for the same vehicle there as Lobes, and Lobes. That is true. It's not even just that it's deadly. It's just time consuming, especially when you're right there on the edge. Meanwhile, it looks like Dodge. They're just going to send it into Ruins, and they are finding all types of company here. Veritas is there. Duel is there. Sonics was taking shots over the top. Looks like they've managed to stay alive for now. But, man, Ruins is absolutely littered, just festered with teams.
Yeah, it is. And again, like I said, in a similar situation last circle now, we just have teams kind of overlapping each other. The back-to-back hard shifts on either side.
It's just absolutely brutal.
Yeah, I mean, ATC, they're going to be pretty much subject to proning this one out. It isn't really a playable position. And Carnage already put enough pressure on them to kind of put their backs against the wall, so to say.
Carnage looks like they're not super interested in pushing anything that's kind of around on their walls. They're just going to go ahead and hold it for the time being. Meanwhile, ATC going to use that opportunity to use the smoke walls and get to the hills. But you can see just off to the north, Luke 12 has kind of got a little bit of oversight here, and he's going to be joined by Kurt as STK starts making moves to maybe do a little bit of third partying. Zenith, meanwhile, they're going to hear the engines of Illusion, who have finally left that North George. And, kickstart. Where's Honey Badger?
He just found a knockout of the vehicle. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, he's miles away. I mean, oh my goodness. You know, one of the things I was falling asleep. I was watching the PCS2 Asia, which, by the way, if you haven't got a chance to watch it, guys, go and watch that. It's absolutely phenomenal. But just the first and second shot accuracy that some of these guys have is just mind-boggling to me. That you could just immediately pull up and instantly bang bang hit the first and second shots, and you know, one of those usually is a headshot. I mean, that's just these guys are incredible. Absolutely.
Yeah, as expected, this one shifting back towards. I mean, it kind of gives Zenith a great spot to play in from now, but the edge just falling next to double whites where Sonics reside, and you can see on the minimap just how many teams are squeezed into. Just, I mean, less than a kilometer square, really, on the minimap preview. Yeah,
and I mean, now you're in this weird position too, where you know that Hard Shifts and Zenith and Sonics have such great position and such great oversight over everything. That what even route do you take? I mean, Comets right now is getting shot at from literally 5 teams on the map. You can see the position that they're in, trying to take shots over towards 303. 303 not giving up the ghost just yet. Voxic will try to stay alive. Looks like Freemy might have been left by the rest of the gang, as unfortunately Illusion, after making that long wrap from North George, they come into an absolute ant hill here. Oh boy. Oh, Freemy. There's no worse feeling than trying to come up over the top and peek something just to gain information, and before you can even see anything, you get shot twice and have to pull back down.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to try and stick a couple of bandies here, but it was actually Sonics from double white's pressure in this fight as well. Shrimsy actually picking up one of the kills onto 303. Voxic probably just going to wait this out. I mean, at this point, he's the last man standing if he can get himself a kill, but he does catch a headshot there, actually. That's from Connaughton. Snaker's coming over here to maybe clean this up himself, or just to wrap Comets. That's an interesting move. We'll have to hop back to that when we get a chance.
Oh, no, and you can see Yaxley going down. I think he maybe had a grenade primed at the time. Veritas, meanwhile, is going to be crashing onto Cube, where Radiance is already holding down. We'll see how this one plays out. They are split right now. There's a pretty decent Molotov. McCoy going to have to jump out. One going down. Waldo's gone down, but he trades out Sharp Shot as we have 3 up for Veritas, swarming around the outside. The rest of Radiance on the bridge. Los and Gaxi only able to provide long-range support at this range, but they're still doing work. They found it down on the Kurt from SDK.
Yeah, McCoy actually looking like he's going to escape out of this one, but I mean, yeah, they're just a bit interested to see the split focus here and still pressure in SDK. McCoy actually going to get picked up by Fable. That's one of the Ruins teams, and that's a problem now for Radiance because that's the second down for them. And actually, you can see Keenan. He's seen it in the kill feed. He's expecting it on the outside of the wall, but McCoy's made it all the way down to the riverside. So I don't think Keenan's going to be able to steal that one away.
Yeah, Radiance, I mean, they had such a great game one. This game was looking pretty decent as well. They come in from that northern side, but Veritas just with the unexpected wrap to the north there, kind of caught Radiance with their pants down in a weird 2-2, and Waldo goes down. McCoy is slowly bleeding out. Hasn't been flushed out by Fable just yet, so doesn't look like Gaxi or Los are interested in trying to go for any type of res here, but we'll see what Veritas decides to do now. They have to send it. The circle has gone south of the river. The blue is on top of them. They have to make their way through Radiance and SDK and let the firing range commence. Luke's going to find one. Oh, no.
They hit each other. It's actually Luke and Kurt that pick up the knocks, but Gaxi will steal one away. He'll actually steal 2 away there, and Luke will get the final kill. Sorry, it's Gaxi gets the final kill.
Oh, add it.
I mean, it's oh, yeah.
It's not great, right?
Yeah, I mean, this now is just like the team that moves first here is dead, and I mean, you can see how long people are holding on for the circle to close in now, and again, it creates a secondary layer of pressure. If you can't sit and hold on to the spot you're in, and now Dodge, absolutely what I was talking about, they have to move out in the open. Finna will get picked off by a Hella. The flash will come through from Rip, and Dodge now just have nothing to hold on to on the side of that hill.
As Greg Shot already coming up over the top here. He does not realize how close Corsac is, but he's going to find Crop. That's going to be the first down. Can he get 2? Yeah, he can. Meanwhile, the last player up for Dodge, and that's going to be Reno hiding out in the smokes. We'll see how long he can make it last. 9 kills on the board for Fable already. 6 in the pocket of Greg Shot. Can they finish out Reno? Give him 7. Fabled again, Oath. Looking good. What is going on? Oath. Okay.
They just picked up 3 knocks in 3 seconds on Sonics. Now you can see Belfrost going to push forward up the side of the hill. Only 1 member left standing for Sonics now. The first flush going to come through. Shrimsy will lose his life for that one, and Tiggleton will get mine back on his feet. But H-Win out on an island in terms of the setup here for Sonics.
Oath somehow sneaking up on Sonics from the south here. I mean, I feel like they've been there for quite some time. I'm kind of surprised that Sonics maybe weren't aware that Oath would be coming from that direction, but regardless, they end up paying the price. They lose 2. We do have Mime and Tiggleton still up. Hard Shifts are going to go ahead and leave the compound. They're going to make their way to the foothills just to the south of Everest. They have to worry a little bit about Zenith, but they're also going to have to worry about Sonics now as well. And Fabled, as they make their way in, they're getting shot at from range here by ATC and Oath.
Yeah, and actually, the third party from Everest now becoming a factor. Tiggleton will get knocked now. Mime tried to reset a little bit around to the edge of the ridge there, but Chubba the last man standing. Hard Shift really not gaining any value off that, of such a strong early position, Por. You can see they've only got 1 kill on the board now, and they have Zenith breathing down their backs.
It's been rough sledding for Hard Shifts, as they've pretty much been pinned down by Zenith for the most part of this game. I mean, they had the 2-2 between the compound and Everest, but weren't really ever able to feel comfortable doing anything because of the presence of Zenith. Meanwhile, Zenith still has 3 up. STK rather still has 3 up as well. ATC moving in from that northern side, and oh my goodness, it looks like they just took care of Fabled. I think it was a combination of ATC and Oath. So Fabled, after having such a great mid-game there, unfortunately cannot make it out of those ruins. And Oath, meanwhile, I think now has kind of taken over the spot.
Yeah, Oath has just got themselves such a fantastic spot after pressuring Sonics away from this. Aguila and Nork is still up for ATC.
As they are setting up and preparing for a push. Here comes Relo and Balefrost with the wide. Pat Cap's going to open up onto Marcelic. That's going to be him going down. Norcus going to come back and provide a little bit of support. Trying to go for the flush here. The flashbang's coming out. The push is coming behind it. Relo waiting to see where the rest of his teammates are. Oath is being very, very careful about how they push this. They don't want to risk losing one, as they know that being 4 strong here is so good. Marcelic will get flushed. Aguila down to half HP. Pat Cap's working the edge of the smoke. Can he spot him? Does he have a line? Relo does. He'll get that down, and it's down to just Norcus, who is sitting on about, well, now he's got about 75 HP. This Oath methodically moving around that mountainside there.
And surprisingly enough, Sonics have kept 2 up this whole time. They were getting pressured. Again, it was Hardshifts, and obviously Zenith, SDK, and Hardshifts all kind of pressuring each other. Has maybe been the saving grace for them. Relo will finally flush out Aguila there, so it's just Norcus going to have to tuck his tail between his legs and find something to hide behind. But, I mean, it's nail on the head, Poro. Oath have approached this in such a cautious manner that it's going to pay off for them.
Right now, so this is going to be a risky maneuver for sure.
Yeah.
Norcus does get spotted out there by Pat. So,
I mean, that for me puts it in the bag for Oath. As long as they don't make a misplay here, there's absolutely no reason they shouldn't be able to clear up and find at least another 5 or 6 kills in this next circle here.
Mystery knows exactly where Chubba is, but kind of misjudging the distance on his Molotov, unfortunately. Chubba taken down to about half HP. We'll see if he can do something here. Maybe a little bit of damage to the Zenith boys. Kickstart, going to get him low. He's going to get him dead. And that is it for Houston Hardshifts now. But Zenith lose Mystery in the process. They lose Roth again, as they are just getting picked apart by Sonics, STK, and Oath. As we said, everybody knew where Zenith was. It was just a matter of time before those guys paid the price.
Yeah, and Ayla going to try and stick the res on the backside of the rock here, but I think it was Pat and Bale pressuring back over towards Sonics. So they have a lot of control here. As I said, this position is going to be this ridge on the edge of the road here. So hard to fight onto. But already up to 14 kills now and looking to clean up the last 3 as well. It's just Tiggleton standing for Sonics. Let's see if we see any more late game heroics out of it. Relo absolutely cracks Uncivil. And that could be... See, I don't think they have any more utilities to send across the road. So it's going to be... It's just going to be a waiting game here for Oath.
Relo's just been destroying kids early on in this game. And Alo just going to go ahead and send it, see what he can find. And he's going to find a bullet right to the face. Uncivil deciding that snaking it out may be a little bit safer than just running right into the teeth of the
I mean, he's just going to wait for second. Yep. Okay, he's not going to wait for second place, but
he wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, they would have known one was still up by the player count, but there you go. Oath will close it out, and another 16-kill win here for.
Jeez.
I mean, a different team this time around, but Oath picking up a stack of points there, and it's not something they've been quietly doing work, and I mean, that's absolutely the game 2 you want here.
All my life I want money and power, respect my mind, no die from last time. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9 and there's 9